Hello. So after last episode, I packed together all the map files into a nice VPK file, and then I started the game and tested the entire campaign all at once. It played quite nicely, I thought, but along the way, of course, you always notice some things out of place. I'll go through them today. The first lot of things I noticed that stuck out quite a bit were these clip zones here, which are designed to stop players getting stuck on various obstacles. They're actually missing from these buttons here on this side and through the wall on this side. Some of the other major glitches though were relating to the cube maps. The cube maps control reflectivity off of any surface that has that built into them. There are many objects that use it, including glass and lights and certain objects like tables and anything that's got a slight reflectivity to it. The problem was that I hadn't actually had enough cube maps in the right places. So for these lights up here, what was happening was they were actually picking up the reflectivity of objects further away. This happens because the actual little cube map object itself, what happens is that when you load the map, you run a command called build cube maps, and that actually takes a picture of all six sides all around it, and it stores this information in the map. What this enables it to do is to build to show reflections cheaply. Sort of saves the graphics card doing real-time reflections. And that's actually a pretty good optimization on Valve's part. However, if you have them in the wrong place or you don't have enough of them, lights like these will show up brighter than they should do. And since this is a very dark area, it tends to look very bad. So I had to go around adding more and more of these environment cube maps all over the place. I also noticed on point insert that these lights here, I meant to change these to match them to the Return to Zen map, because I had a much more subtle red glow effect on that one. So I've got to do these here out in the hallway and up here. Other than that, gameplay wise, it was the weapons I was a little bit concerned about in the end. I felt I didn't get to tier 2 weapons quick enough. In most of the original maps, you're using tier 2 guns like the auto shotgun, the assault rifle and so on, usually by map 2. And by map 3, you don't really have any in my own campaign. So they've been added to map 2 Shafted. I added a couple of assault rifles to speed up or to help the players not be so overwhelmed so quickly. I wouldn't say it's too hard with the ordinary shotgun and Uzi. It's just that it's more in line with how the original campaigns are running. And since I had to pull apart the maps again anyway to add all these cube maps, or more of these cube maps, which I thought I had completed already, I thought I might as well just add these while I was here. There's also the clip box for the gun cabinet was missing. That was another quick thing to add. So that's what I've been doing the past week. I'll be finishing up on point insert, make the changes onto that map, as well as return to Zen and Zen. I'll have to add more cube maps to them and retest it again. Hopefully it won't be much longer. I know I keep saying that, but one day it will be done. Okay, thank you and goodbye.